Hello, and welcome back. So, what I intended to do was save Squiggle and Big Time onto the right side, the starting side of this tape. But I did not make note of the counter. So, what I'm going to do is load Squiggle. Oops, gotta have a U in there. Comma 2. And I will press play. And the reason I'm doing this time, so that I can know where the counter should be when it's finished. Found Squiggle loading. So then I don't overwrite Squiggle when I say Big Time. Sounds simple. Just should have done it before. Yep. Oh, yeah. Oh, I should have got more. They had more stickers from Retro Rewind at this. Oh, Squiggle is in. Okay. So, we are at 18 on the counter. Okay, stop. Now we fast forward. Okay. Turn it over. We make sure that in fact Squiggle is working. And it is. Now we say load big time. Quote. Oops. Gotta get the space in there. Time. The little keys are testy. With big time, comma 2. Now, did I turn this over? I did. Alright. Turn. Play. And the counter was 18. 18 on the counter. So I just got a message from a fellow who was looking for information on how to print that on a laser printer. Not a laser printer, a 3D printer. It's in the case that this is encased in. And the simple answer is, I don't know. I will have to consult with Rudy of Rudy's Retro Intel and see how'd you do that, because I know he does not have such a printer. I know it, at least he says he doesn't. And that he was going to, because he's doing a thing for the Super Pet, where he's going to get another fellow that he knows to 3D print a bracket for a fan to put in a Super Pet, because Super Pets, they run hot. And usually that's why they fail, because they run hot. Mind you, lots of these old machines run hot. It is best to get heat sinks. And while heat sinks do wonderful things, Rudy thinks the best thing to do for a Super Pet is put heat sinks, especially on the ROMs, but then also, as he said, have a 12-volt fan running on 5 volts. So it's enough to move the air, but it won't be like really, really loud, or you may not even hear it at all. Just enough to keep the air flowing and keep things cool. So Big Time is loading. And it's in. So we will stop. We will eject. We'll turn this tape over. Rewind it all the way. Meanwhile, we'll tape and run. One, 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 one. There we are. Big time. Okay, so now I will reset the counter to 0, and I will fast forward to 20. Okay, we're 20. That should be safe. And I will clear the screen, and I will say save big time quote, comma, 2. And I will press play and record on this kind of ugly looking data set. And it should save it. And then after that, we will verify that it has saved it. I remember doing this stuff, more than 40 years ago when I was in high school. Save, verify. Because while the program is in memory, you can still save it again if you go to verify it. Or if you verify it and the verify fails. So, and the counter is very helpful. These early data sets, we already did not have the data set. So we will put in verify big time drama 2. And now, because I know where the counter was, I'm going to roll it back about 18. 18. Verify big time. Press play on tape number 2. That should be a little bit further back, but not too far back, and it should say found big time verifying. It does always leave a little, there we are, found big time verifying. Lovely. So basically what I will have here when I'm done, I'll have the tape from Commodore, and it won't have the machine language monitor, because it just doesn't. But on both sides of the tape, it should have big time and squiggle. I did try and do a long recording of big time, but the phone sort of died out. Oh well. Okay, so we're verifying. We're good. So we now should have on this tape both things, and they both should be found. So we're gonna search for Butterfield. No, load Butterfield, comma 2, and we're gonna press play. And will Butterfield be found? No, unfortunately, he will not. But it should find Squiggle. It should find big time. Found Squiggle. And then I know that I will have restored this tape somewhat to its original glory. That I can use either side. Excuse me. This Radar Rat Race has good advice on it. It says stop computer off. And indeed, do not put cartridges in and out while the computer is on. It is not healthy. Not healthy. Found Squiggle. Found big time. How lovely. How lovely it is. Let's see. Going along. Well, really, we're not going to find anything else. Rinse up, so we will run. We will rewind. And we'll put in 11:59. 50. So there is our now should be working Commodore PET tape on both sides, except for the machine language monitor. Now, because I don't want to do any damage and have this stay on permanently, I'm going to have a go getting this tape that I put on so I could write to it off without hurting anything. And that seems to have gone well. And look. The clock is going to change to 1 to 12. Is it 12 o'clock? No, not at all. It's very likely the middle of the night, which is the only time I have to record these days. Anyway, so there. We have rescued a tape and done a little sorting, and I guess for today, that's about all there is to do, I guess. So maybe next time we'll look at another one of these tapes here. Some of them. You know what? I'm really intrigued by this personal software. Stimulating simulations. Oh, program. Sound. No, maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe we'll just go to one of the cursor tapes that's here. Oh, come out. Wow, I've been in there a long time. Cursor. Cover 25. There it is. Have I ever seen this before? Never. Am I intrigued? Of course. So, maybe that's what we'll do next time. Anyway, for now, thanks for coming. I'm going to do some more putting of things away. I think I'll put this just up here, this Nortec BBS button. But some of these other wrenches and things that are good, but they're no good to me right here. So, I will put them into a toolbox depository. Have a lovely day. Bye for now.